What's the one thing in life that everyone has an abundance of it, but we all take it for granted? Time. Everyone in this world has time. Do we all think we have enough of it? Of course not. No one in this world is going to think that they have all the time in the world to do whatever they want. I don't think that. The person next to me doesn't think that. But unfortunately, we need to start thinking that. Like I just said, I myself don't always think I have enough time. Do I? Absolutely I do. Do I put myself and do you put yourself in constraints where you make it feel like you don't have time? Absolutely. So now that we know that we all have an abundance of time, the biggest constraint that we have to find our way through is procrastination. Procrastination is our biggest downfall, without a doubt. I know I procrastinate enough where it feels like, something that could have taken an hour, all of a sudden it takes, I feel like I need another week to do it, when in actuality I don't. I just needed to get it done earlier and I could have had it done in an hour. The main point of what I'm trying to say is, don't take your extra time for granted. That extra time, again, you can get it done earlier. You can do what you have to do to succeed in what you're trying to succeed in. You just need to learn to not procrastinate and get it done faster. Now, is not procrastinating easy? Of course not. Nothing in this world comes easy to those who want to succeed. But when you learn what you have to do to not procrastinate and actually put your foot forward and get what you have to get done, your life will become so much easier. Trust me. The biggest thing I've learned to do to help me not procrastinate and not to be overwhelmed by everything and about the imaginary little amount of time that I actually have to do things is simply this. Stop, take a nice deep breath, at least 4 seconds, exhale it out, and just focus on what you have to do. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, it'll get the work done. From doing this deep breathing, even if it's just a one single breath or if you do it multiple times, what you'll learn from this is that you learn to then slow yourself down. By slowing yourself down, you can then further see the picture of what you're trying to achieve, or the successes you're trying to figure out, or just the simple tasks you're trying to do throughout your day. By slowing everything down, you finally see the full picture. As was said a long time ago, and I've heard it from many, as you won't believe it, many racers. Whether they're on, big Formula One racers or just a simple racer coming around, doing autocross in his back neighborhood. When you're going at 100 miles an hour, you don't narrow in your vision. You widen. It's the same thing here. Just because you feel bogged down and that you don't have time, or that, you're running out of the amount of, there's not enough minutes in a day, by simply slowing down, you then in turn speed up and widen your vision. By widening your vision, you can see that I actually do have enough time in a day. I have more than enough time in a day, but I myself am not using all the time in the day that I have. Now, once you find that extra time that you've been so longing for, use it wisely. Now, don't just, do the tasks that you need to do for the day. Start a new hobby. Finally finish that one project that's been bogging you down for months. Get started on it. It's not going anywhere. It should be anyways. Get it done. And once you actually do this, you'll learn that nothing was actually being procrastinated. You actually had more than enough time than you thought you did. So the overall message that I'm trying to get is, be the master of your own time. You always have been, you always will be. Learn to master it. By mastering it, you find out that there's so much time in a day that you have so much that you can accomplish. Now, am I saying go ahead and take on 20 extra projects that you don't need? No, of course not. Don't do that. Don't be foolish. Who actually wants to take on 20 more roles that they already feel bogged down with? Don't do that. But do go out and try something that's going to push you. Use that extra time you have to do something that's going to make you take the next step in something greater. For instance, you may go out and you may want to try, making a YouTube video like I did. You may want to try a Twitch stream so that you can, further yourself and find out that you actually love being creative and love being a content creator. I know I did. I didn't do that until I found out that I have so much more time in the day than I initially thought. I used to think that all I had time for in the day was my 9 to 5 and dinner. That's all I thought I had time for. was that, and maybe a few, chores around the house. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I have so much time in the day, but you need to find it. You need to master that time. If you don't master that time, it's going to waste. And what's it good for? Nothing. Well, guys, I hope that helps you understand that time moves as you perceive it. Just because you perceive it as being very short doesn't actually mean that it is. So stop procrastinating, get out there, use your time, guys. Use it wisely, get out there, try something new. I hope this helped out. Hope you learned from this. And if you want to have more amazing conversations like this, come hop in my Twitch chat. We chat every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Link to that down in the description below. Love to see you guys there. But anyways, guys, I hope that helps you out a lot. And as always, keep elevating.